Good morning, friend. Good morning, everybody.
Good luck to you.
Oops. At least so weird with all these golems. It feels so strange to like cast so many of them. How many bubbles do you have? 'Cause I need a shit ton of bubbles. 16. I need to automate these. Good morning, YouTube. Alright, let's just get back to blasting. We were farming Legion. That's what we last did, so let's go back to farming Legion.
You can never die. Why don't you test it?
Life is short, dear.
I wonder how many Foulborns like stay, or if any of them even stay for next league. What is the best skin for RF? Kind of depends on the colors you like, though.
This is good.
I think for like visual clarity, I like Harbinger, but you can also run Divine.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Thinking about Transcendence. I mean, just check the video out. If you like it, why not buy it? Cosmetics are purely just like based off of what you like, right? They have no actual effect on the game. Night builds look so satisfying. They really are, especially when you have like a one button ignite build, which I mean I'd imagine most are one button for mapping. They just feel very comfy to play, you know?
This world isn't yours to conquer. Help me!
A little early in the morning for crafting questions for me. I can do my best to try.
Now I can focus. Not long now. Burn it all to the ground! For the dreamer!
Damn, that little bit of explode really goes a far, like a long way with this build. I would really want Foulborn Witchbane for this. What else are we missing? Damn it, Legion. Okay, it's like 4 mobs on the side here. I hate when that happens with Legion encounters. There's like 1 mob hiding somewhere, or it's a proximity shield mob. That's kind of common. Well, Propane Bloom's like 40%, Witchbane's like 12% or something, right? But, I mean, 12% is still happening like once a pack, which probably good enough, I'd imagine. Sounds like good enough to me. So, I mean, you can just stop and use this helmet. The helmet's kind of done because it hit conk effect. You, like, want to continue,
This way, exile.
you would just Wild Bristle Matron and Unveil for +2, and then Craft Life, but, like, I would sell because you have conk effect. Blue, blue, and yellow. Remember, if you're ever curious, you can just go log into my Discord or Global 911 and ask them. They're going to help you out with crafting. Gotta be patient. Starting an Ignite Slammer with the new weapon. So, like, multi based off your life weapons. Oh shit, right, we need a heist. I forgot about that. Maybe we actually heist earlier or later today. Early. Good morning, everybody. Also, let's see. I think we're gonna try pulling for duels. Witchbane would be kind of cool, and the RF Chieftain still needs his Foulborn Red Dream. So what is this set on right now? Not correct. This is, I'm pretty sure this is set on gloves right now. Okay, let's see. ES Evasion Cuck. This isn't PoE 2, man. What do you mean? I do need Breach specific, though, if we're going for Red Dream, which sucks. And then we go less int, go less strength, and we go less dexterity. Maybe I don't take Lord's Descent, though. Okay, rarest outcome. We have 2 points left. Gluttony is good. And we have 1 point left. I could just take Lord's Descent, but then not take Remembered Origins, and it's probably okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. And this is set on ancients as well. And our graphs are, we don't have many. All right, let's go with it.
The Genesis tree accepts.
Abyssus, 51 dot multi.
She will soon bear fruit.
Hey, when you like don't even get jewels, but I guess it makes sense. Jewels are kind of rare, right? This hits have a chance to treat enemy monster res values as inverted. That's kind of good. Is Fire Golem Necro and PD2 RF? I think they have an aura of RF. Think they stack too. Where's my Witchbane? Zerfies. Yo, I remember when this thing was giga expensive.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
Oh. 3% to maximum lightning res. Damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. The double. Doubles are always cool.
She is pleased.
Nope. How much juice do we have left? Not a lot.
She
Have
is
to do two of
pleased.
these. Double ancient. No ancient.
Greetings. Fight for Rayclast.
Hello. Farewell.
Here for a deal?
We have a Genesis tree for RF Chieftain. For crafts. I mean, you got this, man. It's like virtually only one path to take, right? So for RF, you would want Zoff graphs, and there's basically nothing else you really have to do.
Can I help?
Well, okay. Wait, why are they yellow maps though? What the heck?
Hail.
Exile.
That's weird.
I make my
Oh,
own luck.
okay. I guess we just run them like that. Go see how bad this is. I guess I must have hit them in low level maps when I was leveling, and that's why. I'll have to remember that for the future.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
Why are you using conductivity? Because you need to use a throwaway curse to pop your other curses. That's how the build works. If you're always hitting at your curse limit, then your curses aren't expiring, but you need them to expire, I want to say. Trigger Doom Blast. Does it stay on the target? No, that's what I meant by a throwaway curse. It gets removed.
illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Use, thanks to 10 months. I think it means why use conductivity minus lightning does nothing. So to explain again in bigger detail, this is the throwaway curse. The curses that are being applied are the ones in the Vixens. If you look at the target here, he currently has flammability, elemental weakness, and enfeeble, even though we're cursing with conductivity. This is due to the way the mechanic works around the Foulborn Doge, well, mainly the Impending Doom plus the Vixen's Entrapment, primarily the Vixens. If you want to know more, there's a guy on YouTube named PoE. You can go check out his content. You can see his name if you just use the build command. Abuse, thanks to 10.
Godslayer.
I know very little about the build. I just had the gear, so I assembled it, and I am playing it.
Yes, yes. Long day.
Probably should have looked at those mods because they're T17. Whoops.
The thread is revealed.
Whoops. You could use like literally whatever curse you want. The only benefit I'd say
Our
is if you
illustrious
have, is it
champion
called Balance of
returns.
Terror?
Welcome
Then you could
home.
use a specific type of curse to prevent X amount of thing from applying to you. Boost. Thanks to the 4, dude. Appreciate it. Built Impending Doom, Ignite on Trade, level to 98. This build more endgame than RF. I don't really know what that means. RF can basically do all content if you gear it. I'd say this is cheaper to probably do all content.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
But RF doesn't have to be expensive. It just really comes down to game knowledge more than anything. You have a guide to craft gear with the tree. First week of the league, I put it out on my YouTube. Sucks I did these memories in like a low tier map by accident when this character was leveling. And now the whole string is in like yellow maps, which is kind of weird, but... just zoom through them real fast and then, good. In fact, actually, is there even a point in like making them rare if I'm not even doing the league mechanics? Maybe we just blitz them and finish them?
It worked.
That's the trick.
I think that a problem that can occur with RF is because there's so many new people playing my build, they don't build it correctly. So then they see another build doing what they would like the RF build to do. But then even if they play that build, if they don't follow it correctly, they're going to have kind of a similar result, right? Minus the fact that it's easier to build damage on like other builds, but at the end of the day, you're not like following a build guide correctly and you're struggling because of it. There's not really anything anyone can do, right? Unless they want to like stop and like step by step go with the person and fix it. I had a friend. I get a lot of these like, I have a friend who's playing your build questions, you know? Hey man, my friend is playing your Righteous Fire Chieftain build and I wanted to know when can you start sustaining RF? He's currently level 92. Good morning, friend. Is conductivity a must? Fairly confident you can use any curse you want that doesn't provide you a benefit. So basically any curse you're not using. So since my current 3 curses are Enfeeble, Elemental Weakness, and Flammability, you could pick anything that's not those 3, and you should be fine. I beat my first Uber's RF following your guide, came to say I had to change to Breachlord Ascendancy for the less damage. But that's okay. I've done all Ubers without the Breach Lord Ascendancy. I don't know how I like it. It's definitely better in general for bossing because you can get more damage using, I'm assuming you set up like Scorch, you put Combustion on Fire Trap if it was needed, you maybe went Dual Curse. Like that route is always better for bossing, but I don't like it as much for mapping because you get hit harder by map mods. I had a friend in this league where every second sentence I said to him was, "Did you follow the RF guide or did you try to cook on your own?" since he was complaining. Happens, we just try to smile and move on. 2 stone golems for more life regen. That's not how it works. Those are horde golems. They're kind of like separate from the regular stone golem, and I get extra damage from them. Big gem, this one. Stone golem of hordes.
Can I help?
Yeah, we're using this jewel right here. This here. Primordial Bond. And Primordial Bond. Good morning. Yeah, I do need to heist. I just don't know if I want to heist on this character or the chief. Like, I feel like I need a heist on the chieftain, but then I gotta go update my title on YouTube and Twitch, and that's gonna be kind of annoying. So maybe I just heist all day instead. I mean, map all day. I don't know. We'll see. Only deviation I did from the PoE was a 12 cluster with life, chaos, and attribute increased effect. Yeah, that's fine. Like, cluster jewels aren't super important on RF per se. Which moves faster? Oh, I think the RF chieftain. Because he's more geared. Has like gem quality. I mean, in an ideal world, this character should move faster with golem effect, but yeah. Build seems nice. It is, it's very comfy. I'm just scared it might get blasted in like T16 heist if I don't pay attention. And I die. There's no shot the RF chieftain dies. If the RF chieftain dies in heist, this character would have died like 13 times. Just waiting for your build drop because your build is way more friendly for newbies. Waiting for your build drop. What does that mean? I'm a new player in maps at 79. What level difference should I farm maps at? Should I use scarabs? Don't use scarabs until you have like a proper strategy, so that will maybe be a while. I mean, it depends on when you want to start looking up Atlas guides. As for like maps, I mean, I always try to farm at least T14 maps, but you're low level, so farm the highest level maps you kind of can. If you keep dying, go back in map tier, but this is when the game kind of gets difficult and you have to start...
What is it?
You have to start like paying attention to map mods, so make sure you're using my website to troubleshoot for you. Let's just run it like this. Your current character. He wants me to make a guide on my current character.
As expected.
And you just go watch the original creator's guide. It's gonna give you the better guide, not me.
I envy you at times, Nomad. You act in service of survival. You move with purpose to protect a fragile existence. The mind is assaulted by reality, yet it shields itself with hope. Those are falsehood that causes actions of hopelessness.
I mean, maybe this character is totally fine in heist, actually, right? Surely. Maybe it's totally fine. Well, why were there so many hands that proc there? What the heck? That's kind of OP.
once more.
Cloak of Flame with tree. Oh. Doable. I personally didn't get lucky, so seems like this build needs some investment to be fully operative. I mean, you get Dodre's Scorn and you get Vixen's Entrapment and your build's done. Everything else is like extra, but that's the core part. Actually, I can run less recovery now. Okay. Hey, I'd say that's pretty budget as far as more like unique builds go. That's me maybe. Where's my damage? I have no idea. You'd have to POB it. I don't think it's that high. Maybe 5 mil? Maybe less. It'd be a lot higher if I set up an Arcanist brand. It'd be way higher. It'd be way higher if I heisted too. Holy, it would go up by like 30% if I heisted. Shit, maybe more. Maybe it almost double actually. Not EO, but Exposure Scepter. So there's 2 big swaps I need still. I need to send boats to get rune graphs. And I need to get warped rune graph. And then when I get warped rune graph, I can drop my Primal Aegis for exposure. But I can't use exposure until I get exposure LE Equilibrium Scepter from Heist. But then once I do that, I can also choose to drop. Am I missing anything for shock? No, I can just drop shock and use shock focus ring. And then I can take like basically the rundown, right? Bastion of Elements is going to get replaced with a graft. To set that graft up, I need a rune graft. So that's a 2-part swap. I also don't want to swap off Bastion until I get an Elemental Equilibrium Scepter. Because when I get an Elemental Equilibrium Scepter, whenever I Doom Blast, which is every right click, I will instantly apply exposure. Specifically, I will apply fire exposure. So between Elemental Equilibrium and Mastermind of Discord, it's an extra minus 50 res compared to nothing that I have now. So that is only damage. The only thing is I'll lose like one of these for that, but that's okay. Then we can drop Shaper of Storms and we can run Heart of Destruction. But to do that, I need to get a focus ring. And then the sad part is I would want to go Defiled Forces, but I don't think I really need to take Defiled Forces for the content that I'm running. So this is definitely mandatory for bosses. A lot. Well, that's just the rundown of builds, right? Like, if you want to really scale your build, this is kind of how the game goes, right? When you want to move past life res gear and start really gearing the characters, this is where the fun comes in my opinion. This is where, like, when people say, hey man, I finished my Void Stones, what do I do now? That's the answer, right? Like, understand your build and start gearing your character up. To me, that's the best part of PoE. And that's why SSF for me is so important, because these grinds actually turn into grinds versus let me just go buy that. And there's nothing wrong with the let me just go buy that mentality, but it trivializes the game for me and I just get bored. Even though I don't even play nearly as much as I used to, I just play like, you know, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours a day, 4 to 7 hours a day. Like, I don't really get bored because there's so much to do. So nice to me. Always so much to do. White Stone's into 40-40. Yeah, I mean, you could do 40-40. 40-40 doesn't really have anything to do with, like, character progression for me, so that's why I just don't ever really care. Although I do need to do my, like, 36 challenges at some, get them out of the way. I feel like if all I did was 4 Void Stones into 40-40, I just wouldn't play the game. Because I would get my Void Stones, I would push 40-40, and then I would just be so upset that I spent so much time doing my 40-40. Not so much time, I'd just get bored, so then I would just stop playing. But that's just me. Everyone's different. Like, I don't think I've ever even put a pet, like the little totem thing, in my hideout before. Because I just, I don't know.
Keep them back.
Love SF trades more fun than min-max builds. Yeah, there you go. I mean, if you're going for like synth gear and stuff, like really crazy, like mirror tier stuff, I can understand staying in trade league. Like, I get it. Like, it's fun for those people. Not fun for me, but it's fun for those people. Or even like if you're newer or you don't play as much and you're, you know, you want to actually like move on. Because the thing is if you played SSF and you're a really casual player and you play very little, like you will be in here for like, you know, months before you achieve things, right? Months. And for some people, they really like that. Some other people, they want to move on to, you know, they want to play PoE 2 or something else, so.
This way, exile.
Hey. Stay vigilant.
How long did it take you to get hateful? It took me like 5 days or some shit. It was really toxic. And then I got it back to back to back. It was wild. You pump for 0.4? Yeah. Excited. I'm excited to play Druid. See how the game goes. I still just get like really bored in the end game right now. So I'm hoping like something on that front has changed a little. No more towers. But didn't we already get to play on No More Towers, or did I not play on them? They came like halfway through the league, or no? Yeah, we're talking about for PoE 2. I actually like the state of the game a lot in PoE 1. What I don't like is the T17 scenario. T16.5 I'm okay with, but I don't like that 16.5 just has the garbage T17 map. So, like, I definitely don't like all of it. I like some of it. You didn't play that version yet? Yeah, it came like halfway through, right? Yeah, okay.
Our illustrious champion.
GGG's
returns.
Elite T17.
Welcome home.
Lily, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, they are scuffed. I don't know. It just feels like a chore, man. If they made T17 more rewarding, would that change your view? No. I don't want them to be more rewarding because there's already a big issue with T17 versus T16, and now there's 16.5, thus making T16 mapping less and less relevant. Don't get me wrong, I love T16 mapping and still do it every league, but with the ceiling going higher and higher, it just kind of pushes you out of T16 mapping. And my problem is that T17 mapping is not fun or relaxing. It's just a chaos sync for the sake of having a chaos sync with mods that just don't deserve to be in PoE 1, right? Like, that's just me. I just think that stuff is just bad. Is that another divine, by the way? Holy. Like, I don't see the point in having... Like, why do we need to have more bullshit ground effects that virtually have no counterplay? Should they be relaxing? It's not about being relaxing, it's about the mods are just like I feel like you're playing devil's advocate, Lemon, and I'm not for this right now. What counterplay is there to like Exarch Ground, Awakener Desolation, Drowning Orbs? There's not, right? And like that's the type of gameplay that what is the point? Like what's the point? Like, I get more quantity and rarity because I'm staring at my screen fucking spamming my keyboard or playing like a trickster. Like, it's just, it's not good, I feel, right? So if they're going to be more difficult, I want them to be more difficult in another way. PoE 2 is already doing it better. Are they, though? Because the last time I played PoE 2, if you play any fucking melee build and you look at any rares in juiced maps, they just litter the entire floor with garbage. Actually, wait a minute. I gotta put my foot down. When we started PoE, and I think it's still there, but there is literally an abyss mob that has an aura, and the aura says, while standing on the ground that you can't see because it's a puff of smoke, all of your recovery is disabled, your flasks don't work, your life leech doesn't work, your life regen doesn't work, so I think that they're kind of going in the same direction. What do we think the vision / goal is? Do we want a step up in difficulty challenge of T16 and 16.5? I don't know, but they don't like the current state of it either, so I'm gonna just kind of let them cook. I don't know if I'm really ready for like a discussion style conversation. I don't know. I mean, I would say I want them to be more difficult, but I want them to be more rewarding, but I don't think that they need to be tied to Ubers. Because, like, map juicing and Ubers are just kind of, like, in a weird state. I don't think anyone likes T17 fragments at all. Like, I don't think there's a single person that's like, I love farming the same T17 map 11 times before I get to fight the Uber of my choice one time. Like, I don't think that that's a thing. And then the other thing is that because T17 maps are rare, if you're and this is an SSF issue, so, you know, self-inflicted, but because T17, actually it's not even an SSF issue. It happens in Trade League, right? When you drop a T17 map, you don't want to run it because you want to run it with the correct atlas so you can make profit off it, because a lot of the times you get anxiety of like, or I guess it's FOMO of, if I run this and fight the boss and I kill him but I didn't juice the map, is that cheaper than just buying the carry? And like, I know that's more of like a trade problem in that, but like that I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. There's already enough FOMO in regards to like everything else, and I agree that that can kind of always be a thing, but in general mapping, does it need to be a thing, right? I just think that like there's a lot of problems with T17s. Give all your T17s to your mappers? Yo, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I sell my T17. Actually, they just rot in my stash. I haven't even sold them. They're just literally sitting in my stash in Trade League. No short-term solution to T17s? I mean, yeah, I don't know. My brain hasn't been in like game development mode for a long time, so I can't propose a good solution. I can just be like the community and complain that it's still here, but provide no good feedback. That's me. How hard is it to build the character in SSF? Actually extremely easy. As long as you have this helmet, Dodre's, with Impending Doom, and these gloves, you can play the character. Everything else is optional. And I say everything else is optional because once you have those core 2 pieces, you can already start, like, farming and grinding up everything else. That's the kind of feedback GDG wants. Yeah, but GDG is not listening on this exact conversation. And over the past like 2 years or however long T17s have been out, I have provided what I would say constructive criticism and proper feedback. But we're at the point now where there's too much going on between bouncing from PoE 1 to PoE 2 that I can't keep providing as, you know, I can't keep providing the same stuff over time. It fades away, you know? Nonetheless, I think that complaining and providing some form of feedback, at least on the map mod front, like, is better than none at all, right? Like, I can think of at least 5 T17 mods that should not be there for any reason, and if you ask the developers about them, they'd be like, I don't know how that actually got there, to be honest, it's a placeholder. And that would be Exarch Ground, Drowning Orbs, Awakener's Desolation, fucking spawning 337 tentacle fucking explosions from Elder whenever you kill a big pack of mobs. Players do no damage 2/3 of the map. Like, there's a lot, you know? There's a lot. I'm not sure what the most efficient thing is for King's March, sorry. There are a lot. Realistically, like, how much do I have to do in heist? I gotta go level up all the people. That's the first step, right? Sorry, not level. Not sorry, I said the wrong thing. I need to go find all the people. That's what I meant to say. Like, I gotta go, like, find the people, right? I have to go run the contract to find all the other homies. Then after we get all the homies, do we even need any gear, or do I just jump right into blueprints? That takes like 20 minutes tops. Yeah, but I'm like deaf, dumb, and stupid, so it's gonna take me like 40 minutes, you know? Okay, well, we gotta go fill out this new heist thing. Do I have to roll my blueprints like wait, can you roll blueprints? You just scour them and go, or like what's the meta here? Hello? Oh, thanks. Do people prefer they nerf players or introduce some difficulty to the game? We are getting to the point where they might need to make tier 18 map because we are so overpowered. Well, here is my issue with tier 18 maps. Number one, 17 is already not balanced. Number two, there's way too extreme of a meta, I feel, in PoE. To the point where if you introduce harder content without buffing the lower end, you're just making an even worse, like, end game pool of builds because you're just shrinking it and shrinking it and shrinking it. There are a lot of builds in the game that just don't function after, like, they don't scale very well at all, and without fixing the bottom end, it's gonna be, like, not good. I don't know. That's kind of just me. I guess we do, like, blue. Yeah, lots of blue. Here 1 to 15 is already a joke. I mean, yes and no though, right? Like, if you play the game a lot and you're playing, like, somewhat meta builds, sure. But if you're playing, like, hodgepodge builds that are not meta league starters, I would say that there's still a climb. Like, there's definitely still a climb. And I think another thing has to do is if we're talking about hardcore versus softcore versus solo self-found. Hardcore, you have to you have to respect gear progression, and I genuinely want to say that the game is better overall when players play this way. I'm not trying to tell people how to play the game, but I'm saying that when you try to evenly build your character, the game to me feels a lot more enjoyable versus like my goal is to just one-shot everything and get like 4k HP with spell suppression, right? Like, to me, the game feels way more balanced when you play something like that, right? It's a joke if you played 10 seasons in a row and you know most of the game. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm saying that PoE is still a very difficult game when you don't like know it inside out, right? You could be really good at playing a specific build, but then you run one map mod you're not aware of, and that map mod literally entirely invalidates your character, right? So there's that. Then you have like alter mods. You've got like the progression into them. I don't know. Like, I think that the game is actually really difficult, and I would rather more balancing happens, to be honest. I feel like the meta, there's always gonna be like a very kind of similar league start meta until they change a whole bunch of that stuff. But I guess I just get sad when there's a lot of really cool tech that's very hard, if not impossible, to interact with a lot of other builds because they don't have like enough damage ahead of time. They're too restricted on something specific. So, or maybe I'm just bad at theory crafting. I'm not really sure, but I don't think it's that. Did I do the Legion here? I forgot. Probably, right? Probably.
When I'm ready.
I think.
Not before.
Do you think a mod like you and your minion don't do damage for 3 seconds should be removed, or maybe just part of an Uber boss fight? I mean, I would say that they should remove it. If they want to slap it on an Uber boss, that's a lot more acceptable, I would say. Because if you just slap it onto like an Uber boss, you can actually avoid it, right? Whereas when you're mapping, you can't avoid anything. This happens. Walker. Yeah, man, no complaints here.
I am
To this. Tibbs to Lena. Tibbs. Heist enjoyer. Well, I kind of have to heist if I want to progress my characters.
See you, mate.
How do you actually... Oh, I have to introduce myself. Okay.
Happy hunting. See you later.
got to remember.
Good stuff.
Greetings.
Wait, who is... Farai in the Rogue Harbor?
Hello there.
A client? Stay out of trouble.
Wait, you start with Karst? Oh, there's like 2 different ones, right? There's like 2 different unlock paths or whatever?
First things first. Client wants us to find an urn. Reckons the mark has it locked up. Thing is, it's pretty clear that we ain't alone. Place is crawling with guards. You're here to make sure they don't kill us both.
Trespasser.
Wasn't worth it, was it?
You know, actually, I don't know if we want to heist on this character, like with the lasers and shit.
Grab it, so we can get out of here. Almost there. Don't scream. Wait. Get that. We've been made. Grab what you can and head out.
If not, don't look friendly.
My RF character can tank. What do you mean? He doesn't give a fuck about anything in heist, bro.
Hold the line. Trespasser. With your lives.
We're
you've
still breathing,
never
Rook.
looked more
So
lovely.
you ain't.
Ah, toodles.
I hope. Stay safe.
What do you need?
Wait,
Yes?
what do I do now? I have to just do like level 1 contracts to unlock everyone? It doesn't say to talk to anyone, it just says prepare a thing. Karst, Huck, Niles, Vendiri, Gianna. Okay, Huck is like, is he brute force? How does this shit work? Now you do a heist with Tibbs and right. Work.
What do you need?
Prepare heist. Huck,
As long as you're paying.
go.
That would just make life complicated.
I brought an old mate of mine along for this job. Her name's Talina.
Pleasure to meet you.
She might not look...
gonna regret this!
She can get into places no one else can.
A worthy prize. No witnesses.
Stop right there.
Easy.
I need to figure out what to do in Melvery.
No more distractions.
Oi!
Hate this part of the job.
Good. Now
When I'm ready, and not before.
Coming through!
move! Move! Out of our way!
Stressed. A near unbelievable success.
I don't think Pinnacles are a joke at all. I think Pinnacles are actually pretty tough.
That would just make life complicated.
Wait, so did we get someone new now? I don't... You did? Okay, so now we run Niles.
Hello?
Niles is, what the fuck is Niles? You got Talina? Wait. Did? Okay, it just says Karst, Huck, Niles. So I assume Niles. Now you run Talina. Wait, it switched? Oh, because I was doing Tibbs. Wait, okay, I don't fucking understand. Fine. Talina. What is Talina? How do I look at the... Okay, it's over
That
here.
would just make life complicated.
I'm Talina.
Talina is like... ability man. You do Karst if you want. You know what I want? To not have to do this.
What do you need?
Let's see.
Straightforward. Good.
I don't care for the like introduction RP stuff.
Associate of mine. This is Nanette.
I am Nanette.
See? She's got better eyesight than
No
anyone I know.
further!
I can see a man's heart beat its last from the distance of 2 stone stones.
Don't
Will
move!
be an asset in the future.
See! Die!
Back to stealth. Death. One way or another.
No further!
Wait, what? Oh, I have to go this way.
Trespasser! Hell!
We've got a fight on our hands.
Who goes there? I command you to stop!
I'm not charging you enough.
Yo, what's up with Aeon 2 right now? Is it in like Korea and people are playing it, or is it actually out?
Today is not easy.
It's not out yet. Didn't even hear about Aeon 2. Somebody said something about it, and I don't remember.
Good. Keep up the momentum.
Okay, so it's not actually out here yet. Got it. Got it. Oh wait, can I just run through this, or do I die? Oh my god. See, RF Chieftain would just face tank. How is it compared to like Throne of Liberty? That's what I'd compare it to, I guess.
Fine, but you should know I hold grudges.
It has like 4 subscription packages. That's okay. MapleStory Classic has like 1,100 of them, so if I only have to do 4, that's not too bad these days. Sorry, MapleStory Idle. I guess Classic's yeah, whatever it is. It's better, but more pay to win. Any pay to win game is bad, simple. You see, the more money I make, the more I start to question that logic, because the thing is, MMOs are some of the most enjoyable games I've ever played in my life. I just play them for like a good month. If I put like 40 bucks in, you know, swipe my credit card, have the time of my life for 1 month, and then say see you later, that's kind of win-win-win-win-win for me. You know? Just win-wins across the board.
Find something to sell.
But we'll see.
Happy hunting.
The Eastern player base rioted and they walked some of it back. Holy, that's pretty bad. So what do we just do now? We did Talina, so now we do Nanette. I don't see fucking Nanette. Didn't I do Talina? Did I not do Talina? Am I dumb? Wait, Talina's right here.
Go on.
Hi, where's Nanette? Did I fail this? There's like nobody here. Oh wait, Nanette's right here. Hi, Nanette. Nanette, why doesn't she have an exclamation mark? Read your text. Why do I have to read the text? Last time it showed an exclamation mark, this time it didn't. Inconsistency. You don't have to do Nanette. She unlocks nothing. What? Oh. Why did you confuse me, bro? The command said fucking period. I thought there was like a secret NPC called period, bro. What the fuck is this? I got you baited. Who gave me this copy paste, bro? Who gave me this copy paste, man? What is this? All right, Cars. You know what this is like? This is when it's like you get a script and it goes, read from the line below. Hello, my name is
lazy.
Shut up. It's not my fault, okay? Karst, Huck, Niles. We on Huck or we on Niles? I don't see Huck or Niles. Am I dumb? You ran Karst. So I ran Karst and Karst unlocks Huck? Why don't I see fucking... there's no Huck, bro. Nanette, Isla, Karst, Adia, Wakano, Faustus, Kurui, Tibbs, Talina. There's no Huck. Now do Huck. Wait. You haven't done a normal Karst. Oh, I'm sorry. I did the pretend Karst. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna fucking read everything they say in this next one. Where is Karst? Chat, you're banned. I'm gonna read, okay? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna read. What are you? You're lockpicking. Alright, let's go. Lockpicker Karst. I'm a lore enjoyer right now. Lockpick? Lock. That says brute force. Why are you highlighting? Trap disarmament. Lockpicking? Lockpick. Boom. Lockpicking level 3. Probably gonna get one shot. No problem. Alright. You prepare heist. In there. Click Karst. Sign contract. Okay. This should unlock Talina. Talina should be in the party right now. But I mean Huck, not Talina. Not I mean Huck. Okay, Huck is here. Huck is here. No problem. Alright, cool. Yo, I need a heist 1 and a heist 2 because I keep using the heist command. I keep looking at the wrong thing. Thank you for the Hateful Accuser build. No problem, man. Hey, I've been following your guide. What makes Immortal Flesh you resist better? Doesn't it lower it? You don't use Immortal Flesh for resist, bro. You use it for the huge life regen, the nice life roll, and the reduced phys taken. You counter the res by using other gear with res. Is it your first time doing heist? No, I do heist for like 1 stream every 3 leagues, and then I delete it from my brain, so... Any tips for getting Vixens in SSF? Set up your tree for Vixens. So Vixens are pure ES, so focus on ES and remove the other stuff.
Wait, it ain't over yet. Don't make me hurt you. Go, go, go!
I'll try to make it quick.
You update. What about period, bro? You can't forget the secret NPC, man. They died in the line of duty. Yikes. Semicolon and period.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
Incoming.
Honestly, didn't think we'd make it.
Okay, so now we're running Huck. Yo, Deathstroke, thanks for the prime, dude.
That would just
Huck.
make
What do you need?
Prepare heist. Brute force. Brute force. Boom. Click.
What do you need?
Prepare. Boom.
Ready for duty.
Why are we unlocking heisters? Because this build really wants heist.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Oh, thanks for the 1 year, dude.
Welcome
Appreciate it.
home.
Thought we might be able to use another hand on this one. Meet Niles.
You don't like me, I can tell.
He used
Just
to
be
in
still and get on your second blueprint. What, the other scepter?
Now you really don't like
I mean, it's not that rare to get, right?
I find that helps.
Which one is it? Stabilizing scepter? It's not oscillating, I know that.
Guys, get in position.
Stabilizing.
I'm unimpressed.
Worth fighting for?
Time for a tackle.
Looks heavy, but not too heavy. Got it? Then move.
It would seem
Sir.
I refuse to die here.
Right. Reckon I can handle it. Need help here.
We can't stop now. Blast your mouth.
Sir. Get off me.
When I'm ready, I'll lock
What next? I shall grow bored.
Okay. Who's next? Actually, I should have went in there to see. Karst, Huck, Niles. Okay, so I think it's Niles' time.
Hello.
Niles is... Niles counter thaumaturgy? Who's Niles?
The name's Niles. We'll talk again.
Counter thaumaturgy.
Little chat, eh? Ahoy there! Happy hunting.
Greetings.
Did you press V to see the town NPCs? I can. Watch I heist.
Time for us mortals
That would
to take
just
action.
make life complicated.
Exile. This is Venderi, expert demolitionist.
Hello, Pocket.
Surrender now or die. I really don't want to get stabbed again. Exposure to fumes has
Wasn't there something I wanted from heist for RF? Oh, yeah, cog work, but fuck that. That's not happening. It's gonna be really annoying. I don't think we're playing the RF guy much anymore, so. Kinda sad though, I didn't push a level 100 grind this go around. Focused more on like gearing. Never know what you get with heist. Yeah, that's true. Simplex for stat stack. Yeah, I'm good.
find Adia. Not today.
You're not supposed to put unbound ailments in until like the last loadout, the one with Purity of Fire. I'm assuming you're on the Malevolence swap or no? Hey, look, man, that's not fair, okay? Everybody asked me when I'm gonna stop playing RF, so I stopped playing RF. Two nickels, though. Not too bad, huh? Have you ever made a video about crafting a shield? Yeah? I just haven't uploaded it to the website. You just look on my YouTube, you'll see one. I'm assuming you're asking about the dual shield, the reservation life on block. You can definitely find that on my YouTube. In fact, actually, let me just double check here. Might actually be on the website right here. Oh no, because it's showing the live stream. So it won't. Yeah, look. Go to YouTube. Then you can see here. Guide to the Giga Shield 30% reservation life on block.
What have you got? Toodles?
Why is that cluster 10 divines? What cluster?
Oh? Return soon, yes?
Your might 25%. Well, I don't know. I just alt spammed and regaled and like exalt and ult. I got distracted by a question. Where are we now? Vendiri? We're on Vendiri, right? Vendiri. Vendiri is demolition or trap? Let's go demolition.
Yes?
Ready, more or
Yeah, it's sad because it's impossible to keep up with prices on things. Especially when I craft everything myself, so it's always a nightmare to try to explain stuff to people like, hey man, you should be crafting your gear. But then sometimes like you don't want to craft your gear because a lot of the times people profit craft stuff. And then when too many people profit craft, it's actually cheaper to buy. But crafting your own gear usually results in more currency, especially when you're also selling the like okay ones that you don't want for your.
But no one died. I'm here to enemies heading our way.
As someone who like doesn't keep up with the economy, it is a nightmare to try to explain to people.
fun.
Thanks, Finn.
I see you!
When I'm ready, I'm not.
I need to do a few contracts with Gianna too, right? To get the free blueprint reveal or whatever.
We've made it this far. Why stop now?
Hope you're not waiting for applause.
On Trade League, it doesn't matter, slow kill. Different tier of Ember just results in different tier of modifier. If you want higher, you use the other one.
Can't celebrate yet.
Security incoming.
that noise? Oh, it's down here? Damn.
Gods, you're serious?
Whew.
Don't stop moving.
Vinderi, you're not busy running for your life, are you? Oh, that's strong. They just keep coming.
Keep sneezing, man. The weather in Texas just keeps changing so much. My nose hates it. Probably because no one wants to craft. Maybe, I don't know. Hard to keep up with, like I said. Okay, who did we just unlock? Gianna. We're done now, right? Because Gianna doesn't unlock anyone? Okay.
Find some
Done. Okay, what do I want Gianna to have? I bought my shield with percent max life, life on block, efficiency, reduced crit damage, wanted crit immunity, so I paid 65 for it. You could make that probably pretty easily. The prefixes can be a little annoying, but the suffix is easy to get. When you awaken orb the 2 shields, if you have suffix open, you can do reforge crit to guarantee it. Yeah, I don't know like what I want to. What is Gianna? Do I just like give people random things? Let's... I don't know. Here, take that. What does this do? Here, take that. Do. Reduce travel fee, increase job speed. As long as suffix doesn't fill on woke. Oh, okay, you're talking about the. What is this? Oh, this is better than this. Make like a new tab. Busy. What did I just? All right, new tab 15. 15 is for heist. Why? I'm not really sure, but that's the heist tab. Okay, so now we just bring Gianna, who is deception, perception, and counter thaumaturgy. We just bring all of the perception contracts and we just run them really fast. Do I just scour and go? Like a real fast scour and go, yeah. Vinderi does free as well. Isn't Gianna better than Vinderi? You know what? No, I'm not the heist guy. I should not say anything.
I'm here.
Actually, where do you see their like 30% reduced revealing cost? Discovers a blueprint reveal upon completion of a heist contract. Okay, and a blueprint reveal is free? Or no, it gives that allows her to do the 30% discount. That's what, right?
Take your time. This is just the warm-up act. What? No plot twist. It'd be easier to see proper stage lighting.
Gets 30, he does not.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Yeah, I think as Awaken Orbs are really cheap in the beginning, and then they become a lot more expensive later. So it's good if you can do it early. Or at least buy the Awaken Orb early.
It'd be easier to see proper stage lighting. They were so close. Hope you're not waiting for applause. Let us through or face your death. I know there's something wrong here. Just need a bit of time.
Yeah, it was like 1 divine when I bought them. Like, actually, you can even see like when I showed the video, I think they were a lot cheaper too.
Leave us alone.
Perception doesn't have doors, so it's way faster.
Wait.
See.
What's
Thing is, I don't think I'm heisting long term, so I don't know how much of this really matters to me. I think the most important thing is just actually heisting and not procrastinating, right? Because, like, as long as I do it, I think it's fine, no? You're saying I should be running deception, not perception? Do I have to run deception? No, right? Like, I don't have to. Is this the build of the Foulborn Helm? It is, yeah. My character's relatively fresh, so they don't have anything too crazy on their gear. You do. I have to run deception? It didn't say it. It just said upon completing a contract with her, you get the blueprint reveal. When should I switch plus 20 Atlas tree point to more regular one? Whenever you start... See, that's a difficult question for me. I don't even think I take that on my Atlases, but if I had to pick a point, it would probably be around when, like, you unlock altars, maybe? Maybe not the best person to ask on that. I get done with that, like, that Atlas very, very quickly. You think I can do a 0 to hero as Lightning Strike Slayer? Weird question, but is there a reason you can't do 0 to hero on literally anything? Surely you could do 0 to hero on like any build in the game, right? Maybe like if you're forcing SSF, it'll be more difficult with a lot of them.
I know there's something wrong here. Just need a bit of time. Leave us alone!
Deception double dips on reveals, so you'll get one for both NPC for each completed con. I don't know exactly how that... Don't I have to bring both of them on the contract to get the reward? Redeemed dino for 100 bits. I don't even know what the heck that is. I have dinos on my channel for bits?
When I'm ready, and not before.
Who were you today, Gian?
A star.
Find something to sell? Farewell.
I don't know what that is.
What have you got for me?
Hello.
Now you just do one and get regular and one discounted. See. Well, I'm just gonna stick with the... Oh, I see. You can only run perception like... Oh, that requires perception level 3. Didn't that just say level... Oh, whoops. Perception 2.
Oh, okay then. Focus. Watch your breath and move with caution.
Do you want my ice gear? Trying to go with a joke, but I didn't want it to sound too mean, so I'm playing SSF, man. I can't take anything, nor do I accept anything, but thank you.
Stop there!
Trouble. Ooh, so pretty. Exile. Thank you for this. Quiet, or we'll have to end early.
Back in line. Stop them!
This is far more tense than I like. All that time squinting at cue cards has trained me. for this.
Intruder!
They were so close. Should have rehearsed more. Good. Now rush the exit.
I hope Druid's gonna have a lot of build variety and it's not just gonna be like one thing. More specifically, I want the skills on Druid to feel very good. Like, I want the skills on Druid to, like, fucking actually feel like, you know, I'm building around the skills and not behind, like, some weird interaction. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm cool with the interactions, but, like, I want to log into PoE 2, play Druid, get to, like, level 15, use, like, Avalanche or Earthquake, and say, that's my skill, I'm maining it, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to sound, like, rude or toxic or anything, but, like, I want that feeling, and I feel like that feeling is hard to get.
Die innocence. I do love a happy ending.
What do you need?
I'm here.
Well, the problem with D2 Druid is that PoE is such a monster of a game that it's hard to compare different games to it, because, like, map clearing in PoE is, like, a very important thing to me, right? Like, I would say, like, Project Diablo 2 can kind of come close in that sense, the way, you know, their monsters have, like, big packs and stuff like that. And that's definitely, like, intentional on their side. Wait, why did I just fill up the bar so much? Why is that also not even here? Okay, we're just happening. Is there like something that detects me? I guess so. You want werewolf? You felt good with it. Same with NATO or bear. I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to compare D2 to PoE in this context. Where am I even going? Holy, what are these layouts? Because, like, I'll give an example. I played Huntress in PoE 2, and everything felt fine. But then when I got to maps where mob density was very real, all of a sudden my build didn't feel as good because there's just too many mobs for the way the skill hits, right? That's why sometimes it's really weird. Definitely like a PoE thing. Okay, so we're gonna hit this, and then we're gonna go. Okay, never mind. I didn't even feel alert. We're good.
And there, before her, was everything she wanted. Perfect! Now for the climax! They've tried to hide something.
Porcupine form? And Toda? Toda would be cool. Not gonna lie. Ustream and DX12. You're talking about on OBS? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know what the fuck I even stream, man. I pick a setting, I tinker with it like once every 3 years, and then I don't change it until the next new thing comes out. If you're talking about PoE specifically here, so I do the same thing with PoE. I'm on Vulcan right now. Pretty sure if I did not stream on Vulcan, I think my game capture literally wasn't working. At least last week, and I just don't change my stuff very often, so.
It's like they forgot they're the villains. Wait, are they the villains? No, yeah. How about a bloody round of applause, eh?
Hello.
Find something to... Return soon, yes?
Hello.
Bro, Windows, don't tell me about it, man. I need to, like, restart my... I just gotta wipe my operating system with how bad my Windows problems are right now. Are your loot filters geared towards SSF? My loot filters are just very general. I would only use the first 2 filters, and then you should make your own filter. I have one on there that's called SSF, but it's for my level 99 RF Chieftain's progression. So unless you understand what that means, I would only use the first 2 filters. What I legitimately do is I take that level 80 filter, which is the second filter I'm talking about, I make a copy of it, and then I load the copy, and then I just start hiding things over time that I don't need. That is how my end game trade filter is, and my end game SSF filter. And I encourage players to kind of do the same.
It'd be easier to see proper stage lighting. Well, don't keep the audience waiting. No time for accolades. When I'm ready, and not before. No second that. They've tried to hide something. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Look, there. No, there.
Make our own how and where. Well, I just kind of this way. You go load it up in Filter Blade. That's where like pretty much everyone's filter is. If you're in my Twitch chat, I don't think I have it set up in YouTube. You just use the filter command, then you can just edit my filter from there. It does require you doing some work, but for players who want to play SSF, you kind of need to get comfortable in making your own filter if you want to start hiding stuff, because nobody is on the same progression as you when you play SSF. You are on your own progression. So say you need to still recombinate your weapon, or you need to recombinate your shield. You're going to pick up bases, but say I have finished it, I'm going to turn them off. Wait, did I forget to like pick up the thing, or am I bugged right now? What is... Huh? Am I stupid? I can't go back here. And I can't go in here. Huh? Bro. My game crashed. You just clicked on an NPC the entire time? Then why did my game crash? And now it won't even load. Huh? He was body blocking you. Just trying to save me, bro. Disconnected from the patching server. Are you guys sure, chat? I clicked like 5 billion times. Banned for heisting. Gosh, bro. What the heck, man? I didn't get the loot. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry. Streamer complains at 9 o'clock. Nothing to see here. If I wanted to create my own build, where would you start? Find a skill you think looks cool. Find an ascendancy to attach it to. Maybe look for a couple of uniques, or maybe just a unique or two to build around. And then from there, have fun making 5 billion mistakes. Create a skill tree that just shows like what auras you want to use with some general pathing, and figure stuff out. That's what I would do. Where's heist that? Okay, so now we can just take like a blueprint, right? How's this work?
Just make life complicated.
Yes?
Prepare grand heist. What? Wait.
Hello. Greeting.
Don't I need to like unlock wings? Go into the big room. Oh, I gotta go to the planning room, right? Wakano to unveil. Wait, do I go to Wakano, or do I go to... You know, I'm just gonna read myself. Reveal blueprint. Okay. So, wings are literally like entire heists, right? And I want to use Gianna for discount, right? So I want to reveal this one, and this one at the bare minimum. Okay. Volcano for first reveal. Why? He doesn't have anything special. Okay, now, now I can just use Wakano for just like these reveals, right? So I can just reveal like currency room and just send it. I don't think I need anything else. Also, I don't even know how many coins I have. Oh, I have a lot. Okay.
Chet and tidy.
So like 1, 2. Don't worry about small rooms. I just want to get the currency, just 3. That should be like minor now. Okay. So now we take that back.
Find something to say.
Wait. How do I take it back from him? Okay, we take it back. And now we go down here. And now we plan it. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Bandiri. Karst.
Hope this ain't all on me.
Fuck.
Blackguard.
Bandit.
You say that like it's a bad
Perception 1.
Because it is a bad thing.
Karst. Wouldn't I want to bring Karst into every single one if I can? Because Karst has like 40% less raising of alert. That's kind of OP, no?
Debts must be repaid. Quiet.
Oh, but I don't want him there when I could have someone else.
Your orders shall be my law.
30% more? What do you mean? Yo, what is this? Can I not have him there? Can I, like, put someone else there? Fine. It just feels like a waste.
Ready when you are.
As am I.
Cast. A new idea. Listen up.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I'm here. Plans all drawn up? Do
No,
we
I
have
wouldn't
to
use
see?
Foulborn Cloaks, man.
Did you
Or
want any
poo-poo.
input? If you're everyone, quiet.
Lady Kurai.
Glad you could join us, Huck. New idea.
Don't forget to equip rogues with gear. I'm good. That's too much work.
The boss has signed off on this.
Okay, now we can go do heist, right? We can go try a whatchamacallit? Yeah.
What are you after? Ahoy there. Farewell.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Job speed will save you 1 to 2 minutes a run. 1 to 2 minutes a run? How long do you think I'm heisting, bro?
Hello.
I'm not heisting that long. We're not here to min-max. We're here to get what we want and leave this mechanic and never do it ever again. Okay, so we click begin heist.
Focus up, everyone.
All right.
Comes first.
Now we just pick an area.
Not according to the rumors I heard about you.
Okay. Now we play it out.
Don't move!
Let you get this one, yeah?
What is that thing? Oh, that thing's bad. That has an eye on it. Okay, well, I ran away. Okay, those are kind of expensive already on the, like, other... Let's do the currency. Wait, what are those? Gold?
Easy.
Keep that little
It's like 5k gold a chest.
Stop!
death.
What endgame thing do you do the most? A map?
Oi, incoming! Pick on someone your own age. Phew, that gets the old heart racing.
Not quick, but not hard.
I hope you
Be a problem.
Exalted. That's nice.
Stop there!
allow me.
Okay, and then we're done after this one. I'm pretty sure that's not going to fill it. We'll double check.
This'll be quick.
Ooh, I don't think it fills.
We are treading heavily.
That doesn't. Okay.
Not quick, but not hard.
Can't give a nurse. Stop them!
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh no, what are these fucking what? Bro. No, no. Okay, this place sucks. And I can't even pause, so I'm gonna get like 2 seconds to look. It's still going down, what the fuck? I just clicked something. Okay, that's fucked up. I thought I'd have time to look. It's still going down when I had a pause, bro. What the heck? Alright, we're gonna make sure we save like 50% of the stuff. Okay, I didn't see it in there anyway, so it's fine. I think it was a Tailor or Tempering Orb miss. That's okay, I'm not gonna use it anyway. The eye added a whole bunch of bar. Yeah, I didn't know I was playing like a fucking escape mission over here. I thought I was just going forward.
This is exactly the sort of thing we should have handled earlier.
This is incredibly rewarding if you spec into it. I don't disagree, I just don't enjoy the minigame on top of minigame. I want to just grind my mechanic, get my loot, and move on to things I like. It's not that I dislike it, it's just... I mean, I do dislike it. There's just a lot to learn and remember every time. And there's like, there's kind of like FOMO involved with it too, because if you do it incorrectly, just like I did, you like don't get the loot you want, you know, so it just feels bad. And now I can break in between these, right? So I can like come back. Surely. I can come back. I did my wing? Yeah. Unless you are farming for jewelry bases, there isn't a whole lot to do in Heist. I mean, not about like a lot to do, it's that it's very immersion breaking with a lot involved in it. Okay?
Seize them! Oi, incoming! No! Halt! Thieves! Die! Thieves! Die!
Yeah, go on. You got him.
Seize them!
Make sure this is clear.
Ooh, solidly built.
Open up to me. It's okay.
Okay. Let's go do this, and then we'll go back and look.
Passes. Halt! Surrender or die!
Shh,
was throwing RF at the mobs going. It's not doing too bad, I'm gonna be honest.
Incoming.
Feels a little OP because it gets set up real fast. Alright. Wait, stabilizing scepter. Wait, stabilizing scepter. Wait, I'm done. Awesome, fuck this mechanic. We're done. Oh, nice. Okay, now we just don't die, and then we're done. Right? Cool. Goodbye, guys. It was fun. Hey!
You sure? Okay.
Can I hit you a ... Did you pick it up? Yeah, it's in my inventory. I just have to not die.
Under attack.
Why won't it cast, though? At least finish the whole blueprint. Oh, I can't, like, hold it there for later? It'll go away? That sucks.
Stick to the plan, and this will be quick and easy.
I mean, let's see. What does Heist have for SSF? Experimental bases, really high raw currency drops like Divines Exalts, a great source of GCP/raw chaos. I'm just trying to highlight things that are like very apparent to Heist. Low level like clusters are okay, but I don't think clusters are that hard to set up. Replica uniques, yeah. Good XP? That's irrelevant. You can just map for XP. You can get clusters, essence, replica, wand, scepter bases, raw currency. Scepter bases don't matter. Experimental base is important. Like, if you're gonna be heisting from the get-go, then you can name a lot of that stuff, but a lot of the other stuff just gets phased out because you can map and get. So I'm trying to say, like, what is exclusive to Heist, basically, right? Tempering and tailoring orbs? Yeah, things like that. Where can I copy the filter to see the maps I can make? You mean a regex? You can go on my website and it teaches you how to make a regex. Just go search map in the FAQ. Teach you. Well, like, I think it's good to state currency, though, because Zalts are kind of annoying as shit to find, and they're very good for crafting. And, like, I've been in here for 20 minutes, and I found 2. Like, what? That's, like, that's crazy.
You get this one, yeah?
I see you.
I'll handle it.
Surrender.
Back to start.
GCP is worth mentioning too, because if you're going for like late game and you get like you get a full set of awakened gems, that's 20 GCP per unless you want to run lab for everything. Okay, so what do we have here? Replica Mist Wall, Replica Last Resort, Mechanical Belt, Ambush Charge, Blood Plague. Everything's in here. Everything in here is trash or no? I don't know what the fuck any of these are. Mechanical Belt has a socket? Wait. Is this just a Siege and Vice? Am I cooked? No? What? Oh, it has a gem socket. Oh, fuck, I am cooked. It's a gem socket on a belt. Okay. Okay. I mean, like, I'm just gonna take the belt because it sounds cool, bro. Any tip for getting vixens? Set up your tree, blast.
I'm on it.
When do explodes become good on this build? What do you mean, when do they become good? The second you integrate them, they're good. Whether you go for Oriats or like Witchbane, like they're just good. That belt has the same rarity as Helical. You're telling me that was a Helical ring? Okay, good to know. Alright, I got my scepter. I'm happy. No complaints here. Where'd I put it, by the way?
Horrible time to just be standing round.
Which act can you add explodes? Go look up the level requirement for, like, what is it, foiled Witchbane, I think? Duels usually, do they even have a level requirement now that I think about it? Probably not. I don't have explodes though, if you're confusing something.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Who would like to hear my bordello story?
No one.
Yo, Beezer. Appreciate it, man. Looks like a dollar bill. What the heck? These are our vendor, right? They're all vendor. Why do I have a sapphire?
That would just make life.
Ahoy there! Toodles.
Bought a pair of RF gloves from Convey that came with fire exposure. Is there any reason not to keep it? You would get a little bit more damage if you rolled damage per strength instead.
Scum!
Be sorry. Take it. It's yours. Ready yourself for combat.
I'm ready.
Go golden essence in this one.
Time to take it apart.
Oh, that kind of goes crazy on the alert bar. Jesus. Sure, we got Tibbs. We can just punch stuff open now.
Good plan reaps its own rewards.
I'm getting a bad feeling, mate.
Need a PoE first time using an RF build for full screen clear. Is there some kind of trigger? Okay, so let me just confirm here. I'm not playing RF right now. If you're asking about the RF build, you get explodes from your Ascendancy Hinakora. You can take that your third lab, or you can take that your second lab. It's always very important to clarify like what we're talking about.
Oh, you ain't gonna like this.
The AoE... There's some kind of trigger to cause more AoE kills. Your explode can trigger off of like any source of damage. Sorry, just trying to follow along with what you're saying. Replica Void Eye. Is that good for
Let's continue.
Wait, what is this? Okay. Is this good for challenges? I don't need anything here either. Make sure you're following the campaign run, man. I put out a video for Act 1 through Act 10 campaign run. I would highly recommend you follow that. Dust red trail. You think so? My brain's telling me to take this though, because it sounds cool. I have to take it. I have to. Wait, I thought Tibbs was gonna punch these open. Oh, he is. Okay. Punch it, Tibbs. That's not bad. That's like 10k. The reason he put exposure is probably because it looks more enticing to buy. Slash people on PoE Ninja want to buy it, but I couldn't tell you. It doesn't matter for the build, really.
Violence complete. Can't even hear myself think.
I thought she did it. What the heck? A bunch of fucking landmines or something? Heck? Maybe he runs it on Jug with Fan the Flames medium. I think you're overthinking this. He just wants to sell items, so he makes them look enticing. He probably just rolls them, and whichever one hits, he just sells. There's no reason to, like, use more. Takes time to detonate. You know what doesn't take time? RF Chieftain, because he just runs over everything and takes no damage.
Good stuff. Let's celebrate. First round is on Tibbs.
Fine.
Okay, we're done. We did all 4 now. We're done. Oh, we're done. Okay, so now we are just gonna go and alt roll the shit out of this. Now we just all roll this until we get like... There's 2 ways to go about this. If I get like a big fire multi-roll, we could do something with it. But if I get a big fire multi-roll, that would want us to recombinate, which I don't want to do. So let's just start with alt rolling and see. Split. Is there a downside of splitting something? Also, what does splitting require? What is the beast called? Can I ask a stupid question? Will you build Death's Oath? It's not stupid, I just probably won't have time. I know it has good buffs, but my issue with Death's Oath is not the buffs, it's about the defenses. I don't usually like the state of defenses on Death's Oath, so... Do you have a source of cold damage? I don't need to worry about that right now. Because, well, okay, technically I do, but that's for later. Right now we craft the weapon. Actually, I do. It's right here. Right here. 11 to 16 spell cold while holding a shield. I feel like I'm gonna roll over it. My brain is like struggling to read the mods for some reason. That should highlight fire too, no? Surely it does. Does damage over time. The problem is that's literally the same as a crafted mod, so that doesn't fly. The exact same as a crafted. That's weird that that highlights. What is your preferred new league currency farming build for non-SSF? I do the same thing every league. I do Harvey Beyond and then I Profit Craft. But as the league goes on, it's less effective, I believe. I'm not good to ask this question because I only play Trade League the first few weeks and then I'm in SSF the whole time. The economy is very different at this stage in the league, right? What does one need to do for you to review my build? I don't do build reviews very often. I just do them randomly. I'm assuming you're coming because of that YouTube video. My concern with that video was getting a lot of requests, basically. You know, I hit cold damage to spells. That's kind of sick. That's really sick, actually. But what I need to do is I need to regal, and I need to hit a prefix that's not garbage. Well, actually, I need to just hit a prefix that doesn't brick the fire roll. So here we go. And we hit a suffix. So I don't think I have beasts for... I don't have beasts, so we have to annul. There's not really any other choice here. Yeah, it's gonna annul the cold dispels, and that's okay. Okay, now we have to annul again. Okay. That was fun. Where am I? I guess I gotta go run Harvey for annuls. Yeah. Mana sustain is solved with that craft. What craft? I don't spend mana? Why does that highlight? The Mana Leech. Oh, I see. Okay, I don't really need like a regex for rolling it. Just highlighting occasionally, even if it's wrong, is fine for me. This gets the job done. You have to figure out where we're getting annuls, though. I think it's just gonna be a Harvey like setup or something. What if I just like spam this without the augment? Oh. Deals cold damage over time, multi-man. I don't feel like doing the augment thing, it hurts my head. You do Kirak Harvey missions? I guess at this stage they're kind of free now. Maybe I should have been doing Kirak Harvey missions. Wait. I have a lot of scouting reports. We're kind of set. What about comprehensive? That bothers me in so many ways. You know that? The +1 fire doesn't do anything for this build. Please don't hit a prefix. Suffix chance to free. Okay, it's bricked anyway. RF. I'm gonna go get some grapefruit juice. You guys can stare at the scepter and beat it up with your... Okay. I'm a POB noob. It says active skill for 1 Purity of Fire Enlightened, then active skill 2 for Skitterbot. What? Quick question, when you do Unbound Ailment, I can't figure out where do fit all the gems. Where do you put your Enlightened and Purity? I think you're looking at it incorrectly. So let's just do this together. Click the path of building. Import it. Now, what loadout are you using? Tell me what loadout. Once you tell me the loadout, I can help you further. 95 Unbound Ailment. Okay, so... Wait. 95 Unbound Ailment. There is no 95 Unbound Ailment. There's 95 Cluster for Malevolence where there is no Unbound Ailment. Let me try again. There's no unbound ailments here. You can tell because unbound ailments only goes to Skitterbot, and there's no unbound ailment here.
Well,
My headset just died.
Pretty.
Susaman23 tipped $10. Hey Po, I wanted to thank you for such an amazing and comprehensive guide. I just finished all achievements including Ubers with my RF Chieftain and it was quite a fun after my usual GL joyful characters in previous leagues. I really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Nice. Nice job on the Ubers, man. Appreciate it. Maybe I'm on the starter build. This is the starter build. I just showed you by pulling it from the website. Appreciate it though, man. Thanks so much. I will wait. If you fix it, you let me know. Oh, it's T4. No. Suffix. I mean, even that's not really usable because I can't. That's basically T1 dot multi. Why do we keep getting screwed? Is a craft on this? I'm just gonna get a double dot multi increase and I'm happy. Otherwise, I'd have to recombinate, which means I need to get more of this / split. Is it possible to craft a 4 to 5 joule passive skill with burning damage so the ignite is better? What does that mean? Tier 3. Getting stun locked today by new player questions. Know that? I guess is today Monday? Forgot. Yeah, because they get the questions stocked up over the weekend. Well, that. You put a jewel with 5 passive points so you can get better ignite with the skill on the chieftain tree. I really don't understand what you're saying, but if you think you know what you're doing, more power to you. I feel like you're talking about a medium burning cluster, but I don't really know what you're talking about. You're not being very descriptive. I'm so confused. When I import the build, I can see a 95 plus adding unbound ailment setup that I was following. Okay, I'll do this one last time, and then I think we're just going to go back to playing the game. So I'm going to go to my website right here. I'm going to hit copy on the POB. Go back. I'm going to click new. I'm going to import that build. And there is nothing for unbound ailment here. You can see on my screen, this is cluster for malevolence, and this here is when you get it. On the skill tab, you should be using the loadout feature. The loadout feature is how you navigate all POBs, not the skill. You can look at the skill feature, but I'm asking for your loadout. So what loadout are you on? Just tell me the loadout. You're on Cogwork Ring. So you're on level 100 Cogwork Ring. Okay, now what is your question? Where do you put unbound ailments? You can see it right here in the gloves. The gloves have 4 gems. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I missing? Medium burning jewel is not going to do anything special for your ignites, man. It's just a cluster jewel. Cluster jewels don't do anything with the notables. I checked the skills tab and I saw 2 setups. I don't see 2 setups. I just see 1 setup. I saw 2 enlightens. Then you made a mistake on your end. It happens. You weren't on the loadout. Okay, yeah. You have to navigate through loadout. You have to if you don't navigate through loadout, unfortunately, we can get some errors.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
The yellow text. Yeah, but the yellow text... Use the loadout feature. Enough said. That's it. Period. Full stop. Use the loadout feature. It fixes all problems. Okay. Molasses, thanks so much. We're gonna stop with questions for a bit. I need to work on my character. Hey! T1 dot multi. Okay, wait, that's T2. I mean, T2 versus T1, like... If the Regal hits, I'm just gonna use it. You talk about Fan the Flames. My build guide recommends you use Fan the Flames and or on your gloves. It's in everywhere in the build guide, I promise you. We're done. It's usable. Yeah. Don't do it, don't settle. I mean, I could just fix it another time. It's 6 dot multi we're losing. Rip fire. Why is that rip fire? It's a prefix. It's not fire dispels. Nope. I think we're just going to go with this. We're going to settle, and then we could technically split it and get another one and just work on something else later. Okay. What is this? Yeah, this is an easy upgrade. Yeah, I think we're multi-modding. I mean, this is just better than this, so... Okay, got our starting scepter. That could be improved slightly in the future. And for the guy asking about the medium burning, if you look at the gloves in the loadout in the level 90 version, you're going to see that there's ignite proliferation. And somewhere maybe in the notes or in a lot of my videos, and probably on the FAQ, you're going to see it talk about an option for using Fan the Flames. Fan the Flames mimics what the gloves do. How come it doesn't say that we have elemental equilibrium, by the way? It doesn't, like, highlight it. That's still fine. Now we need to send out boat people because it doesn't allocate it. Oh, it just gives it to you. You gotta go send out boats.
We haven't got anything to disenchant.
I'm actually curious now if you were to type this in. Okay, right here. Why is your map device not centered there in your hideout? Who knows? Don't think I have a good answer for you.
Don't forget, you've got a bit of treasure.
G'day. What do you need?
So, rune graphs are completely random? It doesn't matter where you sent to for rune graphs, right? Okay. And where is it you send for tattoos? Is it Nikanu? Akanu? Akanu? Hats are green, so these two. Aren't blue ones for rune graphs and green one for tattoo? Is that true? Karui is tattoos, the other one is rune graphs. Ah. Okay, well, I need graphs right now, not tattoos, so does it matter if we ship to Ribbonfell, Pondium, or Calgar? Nope, it matters for crops. Okay, well, I'm going to send a shipment of crops anyway, so where would I want them to go? Doesn't matter unless you want dibs for Xanth to Calgar. Okay. So, prepare shipment. Oh, select port. Calgar. What do we send if we want, like, optimal currency, but I also care about graphs? Does it not matter? Because I don't want to send everything and then I'm just out, unless that's what I'm supposed to do. But that's 3 hours. Okay. Calgar 20k blue xanthemum. Wait, 20k? That's nothing. Like 20k and 20k? 10k blue, 240k dust. Oh, because you want to match them. Wait. That? You want me to match these, the numbers? Right? That's what you want to match? Value. Yeah, so you want, like, so if this is this, then I would be like that. You want me to do that? I want to match the value. Or 10k and 240k. Alright, well, we'll just do this, because I have a lot, so... And then I need to remove... How do I remove people here? Shit. You said I can run this with 2 people? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The choice is made.
Aye.
2 for 10k. Oh, shit, I did this crew. Oh, well, you can do it too. Select port, shipment. What are we doing?
What was the name of that wench last night?
Oh, okay, so I need more?
We're not paying you to laze about.
Well, if I'm doing, shouldn't I do more than this though? If we're doing 4, we should. I feel like a little bit more. So like that. That still provides no risk. That's 1.2. That's kind of clean, no? Yeah, they're both good. Okay, let's go. We're sending. They sailed. That means I need to disenchant more. Oh yeah, we can disenchant way more. I'll try to center this for you a little. There you go. See if I hate that though. Where do you go for bloodline trades? Bloodline trades? I just kill the bosses to unlock the bloodline, unless I'm misunderstanding what you mean. What about the guy for boat number 3? Do I have enough for boat number 3? I didn't even think about that.
Oh, good. More work. Let's get that
Oh.
loaded. Get those crates where
Sure.
they need to be now. They're on their way.
Glad to see you.
So much to do in PoE, it's kind of crazy. Like, mapping is like 5% of the game. I mean, it's not actually, but it feels like it.
Aye.
Greetings.
Hail. Hail.
Okay. So, what we need to do now is we need to get a rune graft so we can drop one of our current ones. And I think I really like this ul graft, Return to Dust. So, what I would prefer to do is drop this one. Control Alt, click on ROG, opens the disenchant menu. I'm never going to do that because I'm always going to control click and it's going to do this and then I'm going to say no. So that keybind will never get memorized in my... I know you said there is no bloodline for RF, but is there one that helps RF a bit? There's a lot that help a bit, but you're trading an entire ascendancy for it, which is the trade-off we don't usually use. Bloodlines aren't free, you have to trade an ascendancy for it. In which case you would use the Breach Lord line. Yeah, otherworldly appendages. You want to do that? Okay. Do I have a telegraph? Let me see. I think I actually do have one telegraph.
Welcome you.
We're on Tull? We're on Tull.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
This one. Preserving Stillness. This is the one I need. Yo, Preserving Stillness blocks another 500 damage? What? Wait, they both rolled it. Oh, shit. That's kind of OP. And it has the cooldown rate on it already. When you apply exposure to an enemy, this graph will apply a buff. It lasts 4 seconds with a cooldown of 6. So just using one warp timepiece, or whatever it's called, the warp rune, makes that 100% uptime instantly. But this has CDR on it, so it's basically like 100% uptime already. Or very close to it, at least. This one has Giga Skill Effect duration. Buff can take 200 additional. Okay. That's like a double CDR, but it's only a level 29. That's +4 level. Yo, +4 level is basically the same thing as absorbing too. It's better than absorbing. And that's T1 recovery. I mean, that's kind of good. It sucks I get growing womb gifts. Growing is which one? Provisioning? Wait, growing. Lavish? Is that these? That's okay. I mean, we just get a better graft. Let me try this. What's the current one again? So the only difference is that this one has graft blood gained, but this one is better. I need new tabs, bro. I don't have enough. No life over here. How you doing, bud? Only 25 days straight, bro. It's not that bad. Okay, so then we would need warped the one rune graft to make that 100% uptime. But even if I do it right now, I'm pretty sure it's basically 100% uptime. More tabs, no way. I got a lot of tabs, bro. You don't even want to see. That's just the beginning. I think we're gonna try respecking the ascendancy then. So we drop this, and we drop this. Didn't you buy a quad tab? Yeah, that's that new tab. This tab. Not to be confused with this tab. Yeah. I don't even know what's in this tab. I just threw shit in it and said, wow, these are really nice, and then I never looked at it ever again. Okay, so what are we missing right now? Flame Golem and little baby horde golems. How did he go back to his hideout? I punched my keyboard in the face, which makes it teleport me here. Watch, you see me do it again? Take your fist, and you just threaten it, and then you just go right back. If you're using Awaken PoE trade, you can press F5. It pulls you there. Can I drop this? Nope. Can I drop this? Nope. Oh. I do want this jewel, but let's see.
When I'm ready and not before.
Fractured jewel. Any exist? Heist is good for that too. Oh, there are some. Whoa, there's a lot. Okay, I don't think I need chaos res. Damage with axes, claws, damage taken recouped. Pass speed if you've dealt a crit recently. 29 life. Dex and Intel, these are the wrong ones. Mana. No, I don't have any good ones. Crimson Jewel. Okay, so there's Reforged Fire and there's Reforged Life. The thing is, this jewel is not usable unless it hits fire damage overtime multiplier. If it doesn't... Oh, there's fire damage overtime multiplier. But it has nothing else. Like, not a single usable stat. That's not good enough for me. And the increases are garbage. It needs like at least a multi and something else. Max life burning. An okay RF jewel. That's okay too. Ah, damaging ailments deal damage faster. That's a good one too, but I skipped over it too fast. Damage over time multiplier with fire damage. That's okay, but not what I'm looking for. Green and blue are better for an ignite build. I guess I was just thinking of hitting life, which is why, because like I always associated Crimson Jewels with RF, and I'm basically rolling the same jewel as an RF jewel. Life, dot multi, double dot multi, some prefix for increase. But if I hit damaging ailments is good. So I guess I don't know. You think I take green? Even if I do like Reforge Fire, you think I do green?
When I'm ready and not before.
Sure you're not baiting me? Cobalt can roll life too. Wait, they can all roll life. It's just the waiting of hitting life, no? All my jewels are Cobalt and Viridian on my Ignite builds. I don't bother with Crimson. But why? I gotta be a Crimson enjoyer. My brain tells me to roll Crimson. In fact, this one's telling me to reforge life because it's spicy. Fire damage overtime multiply. Where's the life roll? Totem life, bro. Sad. Sad. Damage over time multiplier, area damage, totem life? Come on, dude. You could pick between being invisible but never being able to open a door ever again, or being able to fly, but you can't control your body during flight. What are you picking? The second one sounds kind of sus, so how about I just lock myself in my office with like my gaming equipment and I just never leave like normal. Actually, my door is wide open when I stream sometimes, so I'll just take the invisible one, no problem. Just hope you don't get locked out anywhere, right? Yeah, just remove all the doors except for the front one, no problem. You know what wait, yo, I have a great idea. Every time I need to go outside, I'll just order food, and then when the delivery person comes and they ring the doorbell, I'll tell them, can you please unlock the door? I'll give an extra tip. And then, I'll unlock the door, and then they open the door, and then I can leave the house, and then I can just lock it, And I'll just tell Victoria to open it when I get back. So it's a win-win. It's like win-win across the board. I guess I could just tell her to open the door too. Well, yeah, you could just get other people to open the door for you. Well, yeah, no problem. Damaging ailments deal damage faster with a life roll. I mean, that's kind of good, no? That's gotta be worth saving. Too bad it's a minimum roll, though. You can just wear a bedsheet, you won't be invisible. But the whole point is to be invisible, bro. What do you mean? Max life, increased damage. Oh, dude. Yo, that's, I mean, I'm not trying to get increases, but that's 23% increased damage with 6 max life. I think that's kind of good. Even though I know multi is way better, I need it because it's good. Okay. Let's go run a map and cry about our new defenses because they should feel worse, but maybe somehow they're actually going to feel better, yeah? Let's go. They will feel better once we spend 1 point on... which we don't have yet because it doesn't exist. Okay, there it is. I see it. I see it. How often does it refresh? Like every time I hit, it's going to refresh, right? Problem is we want it to stay on active more than that. Like we want it to have like some, you know, like better uptime than that, even though it's basically 100% because we want it to be active when we're not hitting. What does the buff give you? It's a guard skill. Just absorbs like 1800 damage from elemental. The single target, I think, is way better now, by the way. I haven't really gone to check because everything's dead. Like, here's the... Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, that's like double single target. You miss Arcage? Not really. I mean, I had fun playing it at that time, but if Arcage, like, re-released today, I wouldn't have the time to play it like I did back then, you know? I feel like as we get older, MMOs are harder and harder to play because we have to, like, devote our entire life to them. You gotta wake up when world bosses spawn. You gotta be there for, like, guild PvP. You gotta be there for events. So you basically have to sell your entire life to it. Which, don't get me wrong, I do like. It's just, I can't do that all the time, right? No, not really. It was a very cozy time, too, to play, though. Fuck MMOs. No, I love MMOs. I really do. But from a job point of view, they're terrible for me, right? From like a job point of view, I can't sustain myself financially off an MMO, right? Which is kind of a big deal. I feel like idle games have kind of filled my current gap of MMO void for me. Because idle games you can play with a community side by side. And like, that's the MMO aspect for me. It's kind of like the community part. Like, while you're still grinding, so... I forgot to do the harvest. Maple Idol? That one's a little unique. That one's way too swipe and pay to win, etc. But like, when I played like NGU Idol... It kind of felt like that. Would Hexbloom work with Impending Doom? Probably not. I don't even know where that gem would go.
This way, exile.
Probably not. Eidolon's super fun. Yeah, I gotta get back into Eidolon. I know the dev, he's pretty cool. Maybe. Maybe I'll get... Right now, I'm kind of stalling till Melvar Idol 2 comes out. Most MMOs on the market can play very casually. Yeah, it's just, you know... I want to play them my way. Which is not casual. World 7's out? I don't think I've played since, like, World 3. Wait, do I not have a, like, Legion? Wait, I do! I do! Okay. So, for Legion, we literally just run it like this, no? We just do that. Because that's, like, the only thing I have. And I can actually change emblems, too, no? I can. Okay. Is there anything I need to know for this? Help Farmer X, please. He struggle on Brutus. Tell him he can call me if he needs help. He's almost done with the struggle bus. Does he have his goat horns and his 3-link? Oof, all the proximity shield guys kind of suck.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
2 void batteries in SSF. Chat, what does he make? I hate when this guy does this. If he touches statues, they activate his DR and stops. Yeah, that's what I did. I went up and shield charged it in the face. Character's not too bad for this content, I'm gonna be honest. Like, alright. For sure. And again, I guess compared to RF Chieftain, anything here is like pretty... Not that he's bad, but this is all about like, can you kill the bosses in time? Vol RF is actually not too bad here. You just Vol RF on the boss. Are you not dead? Rude. Where's my loot? That looked like pretty good, no? What the heck? No tank. Shut up. I got scammed. I want a refund.
Hello. Journey well.
Here for a deal?
Godslayer.
Hello.
Yo, Tara, I think it's payday again, by the way. I don't know why it was so early this go around. Gotta go look at the stuff. Is there Legion? Wait, can you not swap Legion emblem? Oh, here we go. Wait, that's Marikath now. That's rare. Where did I click again? Oh, it's right here. I'm just blind. So Karui is our main one that we want. Do 5 emblems? Doesn't 5 make it Uber and they have like 70% DR or some shit? Please go help Farmer. He killed monster on emotional damage. What? What is going on over here, bro? Yeah, you go around like this. Yeah, there we go. I think he's fine, bro. He just needs... Oh, look, he's fine, dude. See? He's fine, bro. Do it. There's a blue pack. Shoot the flame wall in the... Here we go, here we go. Yeah, he's fine, bro. He just... See, he's fine. He just needed to ramp a little. He's okay. He's okay. 32 minutes in Act 1. He's doing fine. Okay. Alright, let's go again.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I need frenzy charges, man. I'm gonna be honest, I can just skip that guy if I don't care for his drop, right? Like, I don't actually need to kill him. You just need to kill the bosses that you care about, right? So, really, the guy who I would really want to kill is this guy right here. Right, so I can just reset. Is it 30 seconds? It is, right? To respawn them? Okay, that one's back up. Okay, so this should be at 2:30. Okay, so 2:30. We're gonna have to do another reset. I mean, mobs are good because, like, I want raw divines and stuff, so... Currency's always good, I think. I didn't pay attention, shit. Maybe 145 we reset? A reset? We should be done. 1 minute.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay, so 20 seconds. Too early, so let's reset again, and then we should get our last kill here. Okay, that should be our last kill. That one that dropped? What do you mean fucking Militant Faith and Elegant Hubris? What do you mean? Militant Faith? I killed Templar like one time. Why? If I use Accuser Ring and get Conk Ground Jewel, what to replace Purifying Flame with? I'm not sure off the top of my head, man. You can go look at PoE Ninja, see what people are doing, since my character is like Trade League. Or sorry, SSF. You could do a Storm Brand so you can trigger more hits. That's not too bad. Alright, what do we do for Legion? Guaranteed General. Guaranteed Sergeant. And then a lot of these. Guaranteed Legion. Guaranteed Sergeant. Wait, do I care about guaranteed, like, these guys? Is there a plan for a new character after this one? I don't really like to answer questions about what we're doing in the future. I just like to play a character, and then when I feel we're done with it, we talk about, like, the next project. Kinda just me. Yeah, Stormbrand will attach to the boss if you're not hitting it constantly. I thought generals were bad. They? I mean, they don't take up, like, extra spawns. But then the question is basically, like... Is a general worth losing the Legion? Do you think Poison, PF are same damage? By the way, I think Poison, PF are same damage. I don't know about other variants of this build, if that's what you're asking. Oh, God. I wish Discord would do something about all these fucking fake versions of me going around messaging people, dude. It's awful. What happens to other communities? Yeah, I guess I hate the age of social media where, like, everything's just about scamming, right? It's garbage. Discord seems really lax about people impersonating. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hate Discord. I understand that there's always, like, rules and regulations about, like, certain things, but as, like, a content creator who had their own verified server, when my information was getting hijacked, I was trying to change my email, and I couldn't change my email because my email was hijacked. So I messaged Discord support and said, hey, I just want you to know that, like, I lost my email because it was compromised, and I'm unable to change it because I have to go verify it. Is there anything I can do to, like, provide extra security? And they were like, if you can't access the email, we can't do anything for you. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. But, like, I have a dedicated server. I can do whatever you need me to do. Like, can you just provide me some extra layer of support so I can go fix my stuff? And they're like, if you can't access the email, there's nothing we can do. And whereas I understand for like the average Joe, they cannot change everything for everyone. But like when you have a literal Discord server that's been running for like 6 years, like surely they would provide some extra level, but no idea. Same thing with YouTube support. YouTube support's just like a bunch of monkeys. Terrible. YouTube support is like, hi, I just want you to know I got my account hijacked. You know, like I'm trying to get it back. Here's like all the information. And they're like, are you sure you entered the right password? Yes, motherfucker. I'm not the guy on my channel advertising a Bitcoin scam. Have you went to the recovery email to make sure you have typed in the password correctly? Yes, I have already done it. Come back tomorrow and ask again to see if things have... Fuck off! Like, it's so dumb. And they verify via stuff like they're not going to do any of that stuff. They're not going to do anything extra ever. And it's not like... It's not like the user's fault. It's more of like the foundation, right? Okay. Let's go do some Legion blasting, shall we? Kinda good. Yeah.
Greetings.
I guess you would just think that, like, when we are living in the era of social media, that, like, the people who are creating the media would have some level of extra security, but no. Because that's mainly, like, more what bothers me. Anyone will do anything to profit off of social media, but they won't allow us to take extra security measures, right? Anyone know a good RF tool? Yeah, mine. Use the RF command and you'll get access to it. On the front page of my website in the top left. I clicked Legion on map device, yeah. Unless I, like, misclicked it, I definitely clicked it. There's, what, like 5 in here, I think?
Drive back the highborn.
Or additional Legion, so is that 5?
Aid me! Be gone, foul enemy! For victory!
Alright, let's start it. Here we go. Should be done by here. Also, don't think we need to click up the initial, like the baby splinters, but I don't feel like changing the filter right now. Oop. The only thing you put quality on Immortal Flesh are the fertile, like, catalysts, but they're pretty expensive, so I don't know if you want to do that, / make sure you have a well-rolled one if you're doing that. Okay, this outside. Inside. Outside, inside, out. Fertile. The one that scales life mods. The red one, that's easier for you. Why damage? Does that even mean? You mean why damage? There are 4 different builds on PoB. Which one is good? The one at the top page that says pick. You hit 90. Now you're confusing me a bit more. You can't, like, change from Chieftain to Scion. You should be playing the one that's recommended on there, the Chieftain. The reason there are multiple is so people can have different variations, but there should be one up at the top that clearly tells you to pick it. Poor golems, man. They're getting kind of blasted here. Huh? Does Legion bug out like this? Why are you farming Legion? Build needs Legion jewels? I mean, block-based malevolence, etc. Oh, never mind. Looks like you forgot to change gear. I get it now. It is linear progression. You go up as you get more currency, yes. And they're level gated. Make sure you're using the loadout feature in the top right. You make a good guide for Death's Oath. Nope. Played Death's Oath a long time ago. Haven't really revisited it. I know it got a lot of buffs this patch, but I don't know if I'm ready to revisit it yet. What I get more damage from, cogwork or elevated helm? Best thing to do is to PoB it. For sure the ring gives you more RF damage, the helmet is more for your fire trap. But just copy the items in PoB and put it over your character and you can see. Welcome, friend. Really, honestly, a solid Legion farmer. Especially with the survivability, like the constant bubbles are really good. How you doing, Nick? Well, it's time to loot for 10 minutes. Everyone always talks about hating Harbinger so much because there's so much to loot, but like, doesn't every strategy have so much to loot? Am I wrong here? Not literally every, but like a lot of them for sure.
Too much clutter.
I'm flipping current like one by ones. Why is your filter showing whetstones? There's a reason for it, I swear. I don't remember what the reason is, though. But there is a reason, trust. Okay, I'm gonna farm... I'm gonna go for blue. Yellow, yellow, purple, blue, blue. Yeah, it's for my future slammer, exactly. You got it. I got some pizza yesterday. I think it's time to go heat up a slice, not gonna lie. What kind of pizza? There's just a large pizza with Italian sausage. Italian sausage is really good though. You got a fishing worker. You know, if you put the fishing worker with the boat crew, when the boat crew goes out, he can bring you something back, by the way. Wait, I never rolled this one? Reduce effective curses and fire multi flask effect? Oh, I replaced it. Nah, dude, put that one back. Alright, what's the ETA on the boats? Oops, that's not the boat. Oops, wrong one. King's March. One hour?
Oh, good. What do you need?
Holy, 2 hours and 40 minutes? Shit. I want them to come back sooner, dude. I'm tired today. Let me go heat up some pizza. Maybe wake me up. Okay. I'll go try out a boss chat. Do we have like a real boss? We do, right? Actually, the only thing that sucks about a boss is I don't have Flame Surge yet. And I could use Flame Surge. But then I have to press the Arcana Sprint. I'm just going to complain about it instead. Let me see what it's like without anything. Also, do I need a Fire Res Mastery? Because isn't there an Exposure one? There is. Fire Exposure is an extra -5. This very well might be worth picking up. Yes. Hello, friend. Alright, so let's try a Shaper. Now, what sucks... Actually, let's try Elder. Elder's a lot easier. What sucks about this is that we don't have our proper bubble because I don't have the timepiece, whatever it's called, the rune graft, which means that we're going to have very bad uptime on our bubble. So let's see. Well, it's not bad. It's like 80% uptime, but it's like 80 versus 120, which is kind of huge. What is this damage? He's phased. Even though to dust does like pretty good damage. I can't read your question right now. I'm in the middle of a pinnacle boss, man. So you can have to ask chat or wait. Unlucky. Fuck Independence brand. This character is really cheap. Really cheap, really good coverage, decent recovery. One button playstyle, like pretty smooth across the board.
To me, exile, quickly! So that was the...
Like Penance brand a bit more. Goodbye RF.
And not before.
No, RF has always been weak for single target. They're better than RF. What isn't better than RF for bossing? Let's be real. Nothing new here. Fearless with 41 fire. Oh, nice, dude. How rough was the fight for you? I had what I'd like to say pretty bad mods, and it was pretty difficult for me. I don't think we procced EO yet, did we? Can't tell. Was a joke? Well, like, I can't never tell because people ask questions like this all the time. Prime example. So, yeah. It's hard to joke in this stream without sarcasm, I'm gonna be honest. There's just so many new players. There's been so many new players for like the past 5 years, so, yep. An XD or a Kappa, they go a long way. Doo 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 doo. Doo doo. Now the big thing is recrafting my ring for focus, adding an extra button, and then sacrificing 3 points on the tree. So we have defiled forces, and then we get shock on bosses with 30% more damage for 3 skill points. But then we also get 60% AoE when mapping, but then we lose mapping damage. But okay.
To me, exile, quickly! So that was the Elder.
Got a jewel. Jewel one.
We must find a way to
Doo, doo, doo. You're good, dude. I try to plug it anytime there's an easy question on there. Does fire damage on Scepter mess up EE when you use shield charge? I think it does, but I'm not using a cover in Ashcraft, so maybe I just gotta stop using shield charge as much on boss fights. Like, if I hit him now, can I see that? Yeah, I didn't see a change there. It's hard to tell, I'm gonna be honest. Just put Void Manip on it. I could do that. Wait, don't I need to put that on something else too? Don't I need to put Void Manip on something else? Now I'm trying to think. No use Frostblink. Oh, some people like Flame Dash? Okay, yeah. But then I lose momentum. But yeah, Void Manip would be an easy swap, to be honest. Guys, we're gonna have a short stream today. We're gonna go raid Farmer later. He's playing RF Chieftain for his first time. I want to go give him some tips. Because he's doing a 0 to hero RF Chieftain run, I think. Do, 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 do. 0 to mirror. Well, to get a mirror, don't you need to be a hero? Everything about using Scorch on block shield. Don't know how much it fucks my stats over because I think I need suppression. Other than that, very good. Didn't he go Impending Doom? So he had a 24-hour challenge and now he's doing a 0 to hero. You could just be a hideout warrior. Yeah, but you would only buy gear off of a hero. You know what I mean? You see what I mean, dude? Like, who would you rather buy gear from? The guy sitting in his hideout at level 4 or the guy sitting in his hideout at like level 75? You know what I mean, dude? The level 75 guy's got to be crafting better gear. He gave up way too fast yesterday. At level 77, he was like, I have no damage. Wait. He said he has no damage on his Impending Doom character, but he's rerolling RF. That doesn't have damage. What does he mean? That's okay. That's why we're gonna raid him. I'll explain it to him. No problem. I told him to go Ignite. Surely he went Ignite. I don't know. I thought this build had crazy damage. I thought you just put on the helmet and the gloves and your T16 viable. POB's on screen. Just hit that command. The problem was the streamer sniper. Was he listing gear and people were just buying it instantly, or was it like something else you mean? I don't know what else. I think the problem like that though is if you're trying to rush at like 24 hours, you kind of need to know the build. Playing a build without like knowing it in a 24-hour constraint is like a little tough. One man insta buying. Okay, so one guy just ruined his challenge. Got it. That's unfortunate. People always gotta ruin things, not gonna lie. Just what they do. Kind of like how my game's gonna get ruined by a horrible Watcher's Eye drop. We're gonna get the tank and then no dopamine. Why is that still there? Oh, never mind.
Was the elder. What terrible monk.
Weird tank? I don't want to hear it, okay? Wait, this is so... Change a stack? Wait, I didn't get the right stack. Okay, surely I get it here, right? Wait, but I didn't get the right stack again. It's 500 each. Yeah, but I'll just get it right now. Wait, I got it. Can't you just put them on ignore to stop them from trading from you? I don't know if that works. Do you think my pizza burned? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I put it in the oven. That's never a good sign. We did 3 elders. They take 2 minutes each. So that's 6 plus... Oh shit, it's been there for almost 10 minutes. Hey, Doopy. PoE math. I mean, the PoE math is perfect, dude. Like, it didn't get burnt. It's like just before it. You know, the whole bottom is crispy. The whole bottom's like crispy, and I can still hold it. And if I bite into it, there's gonna be like a bottom crunch, but the top's not burnt. Question: What? What are you about to shit on my pizza? He used the oven and didn't set the temperature. No, I put 380 on it. My timer is broken though. There's something wrong with our timer. Because when I put like a time on it, the 1 is fucked up and shows a 0. So if you put 10 minutes, it shows 0, and it even interacts in a weird way, and the timer like doesn't go off anymore, so we can't do that. Let's see the bottom. I don't know if I can't. Let me see. Can I like this? It's not burnt. It's good. It's like it's crispy. Doesn't look crispy on all the sides, but it's crispy. You know if it's burnt, that shit will be black. Put a timer on your phone. My phone is reserved for idle games only. No batteries allowed to go to anything else. That is a good idea, though. I gotta use my phone for more, like, normal things. Octo, remember when I didn't know how to craft and you used to craft my gear for me? I remember. How things have changed. Yeah. Funny though, because I'm more casual now than back then. I don't really know. Guess I'm just different now. Not the same person I was before.
To me, exile, quickly.
Do you have any advice before fighting Uber XR? Don't, because it's fucked. I don't think I've done Uber XR recently in SSF. I did it like years ago, where it was easier to scale into.
Monstrous power. We must find a way to defeat it, exile. We seem to have driven it from this world. There must be a way to defeat it for good.
The Uber XR ball with the ad hitting you is fucked. Like, Giga messed up.
When I'm ready and not.
Alright. Dot multi with malevolence. Discipline, grace. Yo, 15% suppression with grace?
Fills you with determination.
Wait, that's kind of sick. Yo, Carson, thanks to Prime. Well, yeah, this build is more suited for Ubers and RF because you can get higher max hit. I would imagine a lot easier because of like PS scaling, and you don't have to stand still. You can just run the whole time. What are the Watcher's eyes I should want? No, that's not the right place. What should I look for on Watcher's eye? Here you go. This is my favorite. Alright, let's do one Shaper.
I see you, little man. You don't belong here. Run along.
That's not a good boss for me. Well, I'm gonna die on the mini boss before Shaper? What the heck? How come it double procs like that sometimes? Farmer is zooming. We're gonna raid him after the Shaper, I think. How many blueprints did it take for your EE Scepter? One?
Your recklessness will not go unpunished.
Is percent life on block and cloak the main things you need to transition to block? Yeah, you don't need the cloak. The shield's more important, but the cloak is also important because it helps massively increase your Fizz max hit, which you want because you're losing armor. So, but the shield is more important.
This is your final warning. You force my hand again, little mouse. So
How does it work? So basically, between the helmet and the gloves, right? You're gonna put one curse in your helmet, and then you're gonna support with damaging support gems. And then in your gloves, your Vixen's entrapment. That's where you put your curses that you're actually gonna use. So I don't actually care for conductivity here. That's why it goes in our helmet. And the curses we want go in the Vixen. So our Enfeeble, Ellie Weakness, and our Spell Cascade. So when we cast one curse like this, it's basically going to override and chain explode. Because that's the way the build works. If you want to know more about it mechanically, I would go look at the guy who made the build, which is Paak, P-A-A-K. You can see his name if you use the command on stream, or like on the screen. And the Doom Blast that you're triggering the explode from, we use Elementalist to make the Doom Blast ignite. So the Doom Blast you can see there, or the Impending Doom, the level 30. When recombinating Isolated +1 fire and Isolated dot, do I use Unpredictable? Yeah, the one that says 100%. You use Unpredictable for almost everything we do. Actually, we use it for everything. The only time you don't use it is when you're trying to transfer a T1 mod onto a clean base, usually.
It's me. Let me help you.
Which I don't have explained in my guide.
horror must be stopped. Obstacles destroyed.
To me, Exile, quickly.
Wow! Can I take a bite of my pizza or am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Don't beat me in the face! Don't do it! Okay, good. I got to wipe my hand. I take the Shaper Slam? I think I did. Is there a reason you don't take Disorienting Display on the cluster? You almost never take the back path on cluster jewels. It's not efficient. You use the back cluster to push the other one in the front. Also for clusters, you can use any two combination you want. It does not matter. What matters is that you don't use Cremator. If you're allocating Cremator, you're bricking your clear. 3-mod clusters are good, but not the amount of currency they usually run for, because they give you such a small increase. Like, a cluster is not worth upgrading at all compared to your gear. Ice Cremator bad. It destroys corpses, which prevents proliferation, so it completely counteracts like Fan the Flames or your Ignite Prolif on gloves. If you take it off, you'll notice a big clear speed increase.
Cannot lose them.
They lied to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
To save the future, the past must be sacrificed. Embrace my blessing.
Buy me some time.
Oh! Rude! That's not a good place for that.
Come to me.
Embraced by blessing. Irrelevant.
Alright. Honestly, character's pretty solid at bossing. A little squishy on degens, but other than the degens, that's okay. Alright guys, we're gonna have a short day today. I'm gonna throw you guys over to Farmer. Go say hello to him. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Where's Farmer at? Oh, here he is. 0 to mirror, no crafting. Just farming. Day 1 RF Chieftain. What a title, dude. They said check the POB. Everyone's just saying check POB. This is great. It's hilarious. How did Lance pop up? I'm literally watching Farmer. What the heck? Yo.
Yo, was it a bad call to spend 15C on a Cloak of Flames in Act 3? I feel like yes.
Yeah, so funny thing about Cloak of Flames is it's actually not super good in the campaign. It's like okay, but like the first half of the campaign, it's not very good because you can actually just use like a Granite Flask and cover like all of your armor. If you're using like a Granite Flask, it's okay, but remember how I told you at the beginning, like flat values are everything early? Flat armor is like